Hello everyone, College Gamer Girl here, back for more Tears of the Fiend, and we're still stuck in this prison cell. And we're going to be talking to Eladnimra of Noalik again. How very, very convenient. You wouldn't believe who it was that my soldiers apprehended only moments ago. The woman of your acquaintance, I believe. Certain Alicia Ehowthorne, ring any bells? Oh yes, we have her in custody, and if you won't tell me what I need to know, then I'll get the information from her. Cracking voice. You could be a troupe of entertainers. Two eyeless, limbless freaks traveling to Hemriel. Doesn't that sound appealing? Think about it, logically. Does it make sense to sacrifice your existence and hers for the purpose of protecting one malevolent criminal? Surely you can see the futility in withholding this information from me. I will get what I want to know regardless of how long it takes, or how much blood I will spill. Alicia Ehowthorne has a pretty face, and a pretty body too, for that matter. It would be a shame to tarnish it by removing large chunks of flesh. And so now this is your opportunity to play God, for the gods alone have the right to be the givers or takers of creation. And you will decide whose lives will be given, whose will be taken. Yours and hers to save Cleon, who will die anyway in due time. Or Cleon's to save your life and Alicia's. I'll even throw in a large purse of gold to sweeten the deal. But only if you tell me what I want to know right now. But Cleon's my friend. I don't know where Cleon went! There is no denying the fact that he left you under certain unpleasant circumstances. My scouts have told me that much. Yet how is it that you wouldn't know where he would be going? He turns his back on me. So the two of you didn't part as companions. He left you with no inclination of returning. Does that sound about right? Well, I can accept that much. Over the years I have become adept at separating truth from lies, and I can see that you are telling the truth. But unfortunately for you, you are still not yet off the hook. Because while you may not be able to tell me precisely where he went, you do still know him. You understand his psyche, you understand how he thinks. You can even get inside his head and second-guess him. It is only logical that after so long in one another's company, you would know each other intimately. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, Dublin's still my husband, after all. Thus, I want you to appraise his situation. Consider all you know of him and tell me where it is that he went. And remember, I will know if you are lying. I cannot help you. Why can't you help me? What is stopping you from telling me what I need to know? He gets trapped inside. He gets inside his opponent's mind. Ah, yes, I have read that about him. He places himself in his opponent's mind in order to second guess and outmaneuver him. Wow, maneuver was spelled weird there. And it is for that reason that you know nothing about him that can help us, am I right? Eladnimra tilts his head to the side thoughtfully. Eladnimra. If you know that is his tactic when it comes to warfare, then it means that he has taught you his art of warfare. Thus, I can justly presume that the two of you were close, which means that you have lied to me. Not in the true sense of a lie, to be sure, yet a subtle lie designed to throw me off the scent. And I already informed you that of the penalty for lying. Eladnimra draws his blade and taps against the side of his helmet in a decidedly intimidating manner. I gave you enough chances to save your life and Alicia's. yet still you do not seem to understand the gravity of the situation you are in. The time has come to prove that to you that none of this has been a bluff, and to demonstrate to you that I have no patience for these games. When I return, I will be holding the head of your friend Alicia Aethorn. Hooray! Ugh. Hate it when her death will be on your conscience. Her screams will torment you for all eternity. Listen carefully. Alright, I'll keep an ear out for screams. I will do that thing that you said to do. While I run around trapped inside this cell. Ah! Let me out! Huh? Huh? Just take all the stuff and put on the stuff. All my stuff. No, I don't need this. But I do need... Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Alright. Should be everything I need. Alright. Ready to go again. Oh wait. My rings. I need my rings too. I don't even know where they are. I'll take that. I think I need that. I'll take that. Alright. Sweet. Speak to me. Hi, Cleon. Sometime after you left, I began to wonder if what I was doing was the right course of action. Not necessarily right in the terms of good and evil, but right in the terms of the most beneficial action for me to take, for my own advancement. But by this point in time, it was already too late. I had turned my back on you. I had opted to embrace the malevolence within, without the demon inside riding my back, and I had taken life. I felt damned beyond redemption. Even in this new world, 200 years after my death, my hands were still stained with the blood of the innocent. I had been given a chance at freedom. And I had squandered it by returning to the only type of existence I knew, an existence shrouded in spurting scarlet and torn flesh. Yet throughout the course of our travels, despite our differences, I had learned one thing. No one is beyond redemption. The gods forgive the most wicked of mortals should they be suitably repentant, and I was far from the most wicked of mortals. I decided that I would make an attempt at redemption, yet I knew I could not do it alone. I needed the help of the only creature that truly knew me. I needed your help. Yet how could I trust you after all that had happened between us? How could I place my life in your hands once again? I needed to know if I could trust you, so I created this elaborate charade. I took on the guise of Eladnimra, drawn from Cleon of Armandale, and began the ruse. And now I see the truth of the matter. I see where you and I stand. I see the fact that you are willing to sacrifice yourself. I see that I was wrong to turn my back on you and to assume that you could be of no further use to me, that you cared nothing for me. Somehow my arrogance blinded me to the truth of the matter, and I failed to realize that just how symbiotic our friendship really is. You see, from our time traveling together, I gleaned your weaknesses and how I could quite easily exploit them, should I ever need to. But to the same extent, I have learned my weaknesses, and have thus made you have learned my weaknesses, made yourself the single greatest that loves existence. And yet you chose not to exploit that weakness in order to save your own skin. You were willing to spill your own blood to save mine. I'm truly sorry for this ruse, and I hope that you can understand that. Yet I think that all of it was worth it in the end, for I have learned the truth. Blah 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 blah. The truth of just how much of an impact you and I have had on one another. The truth of just how impermeable our friendship truly is. The truth of of how I do not think I can survive this new world without you at my side. Tell me, can you forgive me? Sure, Cleon. Just don't expect me to marry you because I'm already married. Let me clear something up first. Yes, we do indeed. The encounter with the demon inside. The entire journey into my mindscape. I remember little about the events that transpired there. I fought myself. I remember images and emotions, noises even, but nothing more. All else is lost in the shadows and darkness. Yet there is one other aspect to that ordeal that I can remember profoundly, and it haunts me to this day. I remember that inside the fiendish shell of the demon inside was a very ordinary looking mortal. And it was he who tempted me and led me astray. It was this innocent figure that ultimately destroyed me. It was me! At the time I recognized this mortal, though it has taken until now for me to remember why it was that I recognized him. And now, in retrospect, I remember that it was you. Tell me your story. Let us clean the slate here and now before it comes to haunt us later. For the following few hours, you recount as much of your story as you can, beginning with your first meeting with Edward Pellew. That happened a long time ago. Finally, your voice hoarse and your throat raw, you conclude your tale and wait in eager anticipation for Cleon's reply. For many minutes, Cleon simply sits in silence, yet when at last he finally speaks, he sounds genuinely appreciative. I thank you for the effort you have gone to on my behalf. You risked much in telling me this story, and once, not long ago, I would have slaughtered you for all that you had done to me. It is for this reason that I will not hold any of this against you. It is for this reason that I wish for us to start with a clean slate. Thus I ask you again, can you forgive me? I guess the me we were fighting was the fiend. I forgive you. And so it continues. Our epic journey continues. Your legacy continues. But the legacy arc is over. Let us leave this place. I have secrets that I need to share with you as we journey together. Oh, I hope it's not more waiting for Cleon to talk. Your equipment is in the chest just outside your former cell. Gather it before we depart. Already done that. Sweet. Cleon's gonna go change. Eladnimra of Noelic has been revealed to be Cleon of Armandale in disguise. And anyone who didn't see that the instant they read the name is not very observant. By his own admission, Cleon put me through the interrogation session simply for the purpose of determining whether or not I could be trusted with his most important secrets. And though I do not approve of his methods, I can understand the torment that he struggles to come to grips with. I have invited him to travel with me once again, and he has agreed to do so. I can read, and now we can all move. And Cleon still is like, I have no health, ha 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 ha. Open door needs a key. Alright, that just leads out. Is this door also locked? Yes, okay. Alright, let's go. Excavation site. And now we know what that unknown prison was all about. Hooray! Now we will continue on our epic quest journey thing. I don't know if I need to be sleeping. I will try sleeping for a moment. If my bed is still out here. I do not know. There's still the miner's tent. Or what are they? Not miners, but archaeologists. And they're still here. I'm going to sleep. I don't know if I need to sleep right now or if I need to wait, so I will just sleep. Because when in doubt, sleep. Plus, you know, sleeping is good anyway. Okay, didn't need to sleep, so now it is just a waiting game.
Good to see you.
Hooray, I can just run along randomly again.
What is it?
Alicia and Cleon. Alicia and Cleon. Alicia and Cleon. I doubt he could have quite so easily killed Alicia anyway. Alicia's not the kind to let herself be killed. Vampire disease. I don't like being a vampire in Oblivion. I like it in Skyrim. I really like it in Skyrim, especially if you do it with the Dawn Guard. Because being a vampire lord is amazing, and you don't look ugly for being a vampire. In fact, you look more awesome, in my opinion. In this game, vampirism just sort of uglifies you totally and completely. It's like, ew. And even after you're cured, your face doesn't look quite right. And the curing process is very long-winded. I do not want to do vampirism. At all, ever. And there's all those people again. Haha, alright, still just walking. What time is it? It is PM, so it's gonna be nighttime soon. Ugh. I'm probably gonna cut out a lot of this. Because it's just me walking around. These two idiots. Trying to get stuff done. No. I think they're supposed to argue, and then I sleep, and then stuff happens. Let's swim! Swimming is fun! Especially when I have water breathing. Thanks to my lovely circlet of awesomeness. Is this the prison? I think it is, because it's not... Yeah, this is the prison. It doesn't have a pointy top in the middle tower, so... Let's go to the market. To market. Taste to pig, I went to market. Need to play more Amnesia. Need to play more Machine for Pigs. I have a recording session done. It was kind of short though, I think. I think it was just like an hour long, so... Need to play more. Get it done. I'm recording this on like... It's still October 4th. But it's October 4th. Alright, oh wait. What are you doing? Why are you following me? Go away.
Go on.
You... Just stand out here. Stand guard. Why are you suddenly following me? You hobbit. You hobbit, you. Where are Clean and Alicia? They're slow. They're slow as crap, man. Let's go inside. Whee! I still need to do battery belt. Why have I not done that yet? Because I'm busy doing 500 other things in this game at once. Acrobatic skill increased. It's just like old times, me just running around the market district, jumping, leveling up acrobatics and athletics and everything else all at once. Don't you miss those times? No, not at all. I'm much more swift this time, though. Okay. I was just checking. How long do I have to wait? I'm tired of waiting. Get over here, people. Come, Alicia. Come, Cleon. Yay! Oh! Time's up. So I will just, come back when something happens. So in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Never cease to be amazing, and bye for now.